everyone, it's Amanda from Crystal Coast Originals. Today I wanted to do a Rinske inspired pour. She recently put a painting up where she had done pinks and purples. I thought it was gorgeous, so I wanted to give it a try, but I also wanted to try using her formula. I know Rinske uses acrylic paint and water only, and usually when I'm doing Dutch pours, I do acrylic paint, Floetrol, and water. So I wanted to give the water a shot and see if I could get the right consistency and see how it would look and if it would look different from using the Floetrol. A couple things I do have to say. I know Rinske uses Amsterdam paint, and I'm sure she uses other kinds as well. I'm not sure exactly what kinds, but the Amsterdam paint is this pale pink color, this copper, and the white. And they mixed actually really easily with the water. Like, it wasn't a difficult time getting them to mix. I did use some other colors. I have two that, oh sorry, wait. No, this is the Master's Touch. Sorry. This is the Amsterdam, yeah. The red purple color. This pink as well as this, where is it? This rouge color. These were both Master's Touch. And then I have this magenta that is Liquitex. And these were a little bit more difficult to mix with the water. Like, they didn't really want to mix. It took a fair amount of stirring to get them to mix. And it was also really hard to get these the right consistency. I kept having to add water, add paint, add water, add paint, and I still am not sure if I got them exactly right, but I got them the best I could. So if you're gonna do this water and paint only, I definitely suggest trying the Amsterdam. That just worked easier for me personally. And also, the only other issue I have with this is the cost. Paint is not cheap, and if you're like me and you're balling on a budget, you don't want to use too much paint if you can help it. You want your paint to go a long way, and I feel like using just the water, you end up using a lot more paint, especially when I was mixing the white as the background. I just felt like I was just using a lot of paint for just a small area, and that's the only other thing. I mean, and again, that could just be me and the fact that I'm not used to this method and I'm not mixing it correctly, but you know, that's just my personal opinion. But I do think, you know, when Rinske does it and when a lot of other YouTubers do the white and acrylic paint only, I think it turns out beautiful. So I wanted to give it a shot and see if I could get mine to look as great as theirs looks. So I've already put down the base white. So I'm going to torch it a little bit. It's got a lot of air bubbles in there. All right. And now I'm going to layer the colors. First, I'm going to do this Master's Touch pink. And I'm going to put it kind of in the center, but maybe a little off center. Yeah, see, I think this consistency might be a little thick, but we'll see. And then I'm going to do this Amsterdam red purple. I'm going to do a little bit of this rouge color. And I'm going to add a little bit of white. Let's see, I think I'll do the copper last. I'm going to put a little bit of magenta. And then copper. All right, now we're going to pour white around it. And now we will blow it out. I think I'm going to blow it over this way and then blow it out. So here's a warning, the hair dryer is about to start. All right. I mean, it's pretty. I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I feel like the colors just almost mixed too much. Like you can't really see the differences in the colors, but got some cool cells going on here though. That looks really cool. I might have put a little too much paint down. I probably didn't need quite that much because it's not really, it was kind of hard to make it into a certain composition. It just kind of went everywhere. So I'm gonna torch it a little bit and see. This looks really cool though. I love this. This part I'm not too fond about. So I think I might just try to scrape that part off and blow again and see what happens. Oop, moving the whole thing. All right, so I'm gonna put some more white down if I have some. I tried to not make too much of it because I didn't want to use too much white, but see if we can make enough to just blow it a little bit more. I think I'm going to try to blow it with either my straw or something so I don't have to blow it with a hair dryer. And of course my hair is down, so I'm gonna have to grab a hair clip. I probably just got paint all in my hair, but that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna try to blow it. Oh, that looks better. Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, I definitely think it was the right move to take all that off up here. It was just not enough negative space and you couldn't really see any type of composition. It was just paint blowing everywhere. So I think I definitely put too much paint to begin with. But that being said, I think it looks really cool. It does look, I do like these cells in here. I usually don't get this type of look with the Floetrol. And also it was a lot easier to blow with the water. Sometimes the Floetrol kind of, I mean, which is weird because it's Floetrol, you'd think it would make it move, but sometimes it doesn't move quite as good. I'm still messing with this part up here. But yeah, very cool.